I didn't die and I didn't get all my belongings stolen. I actually survived my first night at a hostel on my own. To my absolute surprise, I actually woke up alone and there was no one in the room. But don't be fooled by this, because it definitely did not stay like that. Because later that evening, I was unfortunately met with a smell so bad, it probably would have put my nan in an early grave. But naive, happy Lexi got ready for her big solo day out. I had so much on my checklist, but somehow I only managed to do half of it, whilst aimlessly walking around not really knowing what to do with myself. So I had a little wander into town and I went and got myself the viral pistachio croissant. Oh my god, when I tell you this croissant was the best thing I've ever tried, I mean it, kind of. After that, I headed to some museums because actually, you don't know this about me, but they are my favourite thing to do, okay? My favourite thing. I actually learned so much in that museum and it was such a great experience. After the museum, I wanted to go and see what a 7-Eleven was all about because I see everyone hyping about it. Don't know what you're on about. This little African market, however, that was so cute and I loved everything in there. By this point, I was just cold and hungry, so I got myself a pizza slice and then I came back to the hostel and just kind of had a midlife crisis because I felt like I was alone and didn't really know who to talk to. So I decided to pick myself up and actually go for some sushi because I really, really love sushi. And it was great and I really was in all my feels. I didn't really understand how I was meant to feel because this is my first solo trip, but it was a kind of lonely first day and I was kind of wondering if I'd made a huge mistake. But I put on my big girl pants and decided to go back to the hostel for a good night's sleep. But sleep I did not. My new dorm mates have arrived and boy oh boy did they make this trip interesting. I felt like I was 50 years old. All I wanted to do was teach these 3 French guys some bloody manners. But manners I did not teach, and instead, like the British woman I am, I kept my mouth shut and just seethed in silence. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep. Come back tomorrow for the update.